Hey guys, welcome back to the storage room. Welcome back to another Assetto Corsa stream. This stream is I have set up Assetto Corsa on my triples with no Nividia surround. Very easy. Unfortunately, the Dan Suzuki video was for iRacing, R Factor 2 and ACC. So I wasn't unfortunately able to save my profile, but AC's working on triple monitors. Now, there is a little bit of playing around to do, I think. Not too much. I have to, give me a second, I have to start SimPro, turn on the wheel and pedals, there we go, or turn on the wheel. Now that should hopefully come up, should hopefully go green. Oh, go away, yes, we're green. Excellent, because this has been a real pain in my ass over the last few days and I am pretty well sick of it. So it looks as though everything's potentially working how it should. It's a little bit of a delay, that's not good, but we will not worry about that for now. Let's wait for SimHub to start up and we will see if, okay, we don't want SimHub to go down there, we want SimHub to stay up there. We will see, is there some configuration I need to do possibly? We'll just move this stuff around a little bit. I don't know if we want that one. We'll put that over there for now. Move the delta. So it was fairly simple. There wasn't anything that really took too long. One thing I will say, hey Russ, how are you, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good actually. I have Assetto Corsa set up on my triples using that SRWE program that I was talking about last week, and the Dan Suzuki video that covered this was for Assetto Corsa. Wasn't actually for ACC wasn't actually for Assetto Corsa, the original one. So I'm just trying to figure out why my steering wheel and pedals is not wanting to work. Like it, you'll see there's a little bit of a delay. And the wheel will go back and forth, but that's not what I want it to do. I'm just trying to find Content Manager. Here we go. There's Content Manager. Get Content Manager to start up. To go in and check the wheel settings. Come on. Content Manager, where are you? That's not what I wanted to do. But anyways, I've got it spanned across the 3 monitors, so that's all good. And it's in.
That was my next question. If you got it working on your side, so that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I just put that down for a second now, Simple Runtime Windows Editor, which is the program I was just talking about. Where is that? Oh, it's up there. That's why. Yeah, dipstick. Bring that down here. Simple Runtime Editor is what we use for what we used to make it work. So it was really simple. Just basically put in your 2560, although it was a tiny little bit different, and the 76 by the 7680. It was a tiny little bit different. It was like 25 minus 2568 and 7696, and that created a window. And then basically, once you put in everything else, and you just just move the window out. It's basically exactly the same as what I did with iRacing and LMU. I know LMU was a little different, but iRacing, just stretched the window out across, made it fit all 3 screens, and boom, was all good. So, but what I'm needing to do here is I need my steering, I need the throttle, brake, buttons. That's brake balance. Where are we? Next gear. Next gear. Alright, everything else looks good. Okay, do that.
So does mapping commands in Content Manager, does that update Assetto Corsa the game automatically?
Yes. Yeah. That's the whole deal with Content Manager, is that it makes everything run. But
so basically Assetto Corsa is just the game and everything else is Content Manager?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Now it isn't. Where's it isn't quite doing what it should. Now, why is it not doing that? SimHub has got us running. Oh, there's another freaking version available. SimHub has us running the game. That's cool. Assetto Corsa is running. Why is it not giving me gears or anything in the game? That's weird. That's very weird. Everything's perfectly lined up, even better than iRacing. No, about the same as iRacing. There's a tiny little bit out on the dash on the right hand side, but it's not enough to worry me because most of my focus is out the front window anyway. But why is the steering wheel and pedals not working? Where did some go? Exit that. Turn the wheels and turn the wheel back on. So, anyways, what I found out was that I had to take the computer down to the shop to get the guys to have a look at it. What he come back with was the download that I did not download properly, and so it turned off the those top 4 ports, USB ports on the motherboard. So he had to completely reflash the motherboard.
Oh.
And yeah, so I did not want to do that. He said the problem with flashing. Hey, Super V8 Geek, how are you? V8 Super Geek. Oh yeah, no worries, mate. Not too much at the moment, but I will show you what I've got. Just chatting to Russ in Discord. What I will do is share. I'm not sure if you're in my Discord yet. but I will paste the Discord for Storage Dream Racer in there, and if you want to join us on Discord, you can. Where was I? Yeah, so
it didn't look like it recognized your pedals, but it did the wheel and the base, though.
no, it wasn't recognizing anything. There was no, like, it basically, when the wheel and pedals were plugged into those, and the digital dash were plugged into those ports, nothing worked. So, anyways, but basically, so the update didn't. There was a corruption with the update, and it didn't update properly. So it messed with something in the motherboard, and yeah, he basically needed to redo it. But I'm not sure why there's a delay in content. Why there's a delay with it. I might have to exit out of here and restart it. Minor technical glitches, and at the end of the day, if this doesn't work for whatever reason, I'm not going to waste any time on it, because we know that LMU's working, and now that everything's working again, we'll just go in and do some daily races, because that's really what I wanted to do. I just wanted to show that this was all working, basically.
The alpha.
Yeah, the alpha. Now, what I need to do is why? Here we go.
You're running pure, correct?
I am.
As well?
So if I do that, oh no. So what I need to do is stretch that across there. Now the only issue I have is that, see how that, did you see how it was stretched, but then all of a sudden it flicked and now everything looks correct? Because when I bring up Simple Runtime Windows Editor, you can see there I'm supposed to be able to save the profile, but obviously it doesn't recognize AC as a I don't understand why it doesn't recognize Assetto Corsa like it does with ACC. Yeah, with ACC and R Factor 2. So obviously, because this video that I watched of Dan's was from back in 2020, so it's 5 years old.
Yeah.
But anyway, the thing is, even when I shut Simple Runtime down, when I open it back up, it automatically has these numbers on it. It doesn't lose the information. And I just need to stretch the window across, and it's all good. So Simple Runtime has to run, and oh, here we go. Look at that, actually working. Wicked, man. I'm a happy camper.
96. That's the correct width.
That's what Dan said you had to put into. Oh, okay, V8 super good. Yeah, like, I mean, sorry, Russ. All of us have Discord. It's just a simpler way for us to communicate, and it's completely free. You don't have to download any additional software. You just download Discord, and we can have. I don't think there's a limit on how many people can be in Discord at the one time. So I'm not worried if I have to reset these overlays. I'm not concerned about having to do that. I mean, it would be nice if I didn't have to, but it looks like every time I start the game, I'm going to have to. And yet the map displays come up. So I think it's only the actual internal Assetto Corsa overlays that need to be played around with. Yeah, so we just use Assetto, use Discord for everything, for all of our gaming. Sorry, Russ, I have forgotten what we were just talking about. What were we?
I don't know either. Your little lap time tracker on the left side, can you drop that down by an inch or so? Because your face cam is covering it up.
Lap time tracker. Oh, you mean the relative? Sorry.
Yeah, if that's on the lower left portion.
I think that's... There you go. Righto. Now, I was just going to turn AC down a tiny little bit. Just because this car's very, very loud.
Yeah, there you go. Wheels and pedals, all good?
Wheels and pedals are all good. Same slots.
Nice.
Because he started to go on that, oh, you know, you're, it might be too much power, blah, blah, blah. I said, no, I've had these plugged in since I got into the same slot since I got the PC. Like, I said, it's got nothing to do with power. And he says, oh, well, you know, this time it cost me $150, which I was more than happy to pay. Because it was something that I did that made a change in the computer rather than a hardware fault, which I was like, yeah, okay, that, you know, that doesn't sound like... I didn't actually do anything. All I did was download a freaking update and it stuffed it up. So anyway, paid the $150 and he's like, yeah, it didn't download properly, rah rah rah, and I was like, okay, too easy.
That happens.
Yeah, like,
unfortunately, but yeah.
But yeah, so nah, she's all good now. So I'm happy with simple runtime Windows editor. Now, how's it looking on the stream? Because I changed the output settings to 1440 in OBS. So how does the stream look? Like,
Looks good. There's a 1440 choice to stream it.
yes,
And that's what I'm doing right now.
Yep.
And it looks good. Although the top, excuse me, since you're running in a window, I can see the top window bar and your taskbar.
Yes. Now the taskbar should be. That should go. I've got that set to hide itself automatically, but it's not. At least I did think. Oh, awesome! That's good. V8 Super Geek. Taskbar behaviors. Alright, here we go. There you go. That should fix the issue there, and for whatever reason it's decided that it doesn't want to do that. This is a bit strange, this bit. Having to but it's crazy, like it goes, stretches it, and then it automatically resets it. So we have to deal with the white bar at the top. But then if you look at my iRacing streams, they have the white bar at the top as well.
Yeah.
It's just because it needs to run in a window. It can't...
You can run a borderless window, correct?
I can.
I think so, if the choice is there. Also, your tire information in the upper left-hand corner, that can be scooted inboard a little bit.
Oh, okay.
and up.
Tire. On. It's not in the lower right position, or is it too low?
No, it shows add leaders, an entire compound, then repair, and
Oh,
presets.
okay. Sorry, that's the that is the pit stop
Okay.
settings. Actually, I never
Yeah.
thought to put that up there. I can do. All good. It's my little track map had moved as well. I'll put that there. The one thing with AC is that it doesn't appear too cluttered with the. Mind you, I've got no competition. There's no one else that I'm racing with at the moment,
Right.
so. But it's not too intrusive. Actually, the one thing I did notice with the 1440p is it shrunk all of the boxes. When it was 1080, that preset there, that was like another 10 or 15 mils wider and 20 mils higher. But with 1440, it shrunk it down a bit, yet it's crystal clear.
Yeah, it'll do that. Yeah, it'll do that. Sharpen the image, but make it a little bit smaller.
Yeah. So, okay, what I'll do, V8 Super Geek, is we'll jump out of here, because this was just a test for me. We'll put that down, bring down the content manager, which you're well familiar with, having AC yourself. Do
Yeah, I'm
that,
gonna have to mess with that
stretch
this week.
out. It's
Get
so
familiar with it.
good. It's so good. Okay, so that is going to have to go there. So let's go to the garage. So these are all the. I mean, at the moment, it's just the base game. Like, there's no. I don't really have too much other than the alpha. Oh, they did have it. Now, see, I thought they had it in the game. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to delete that one out, because this is the original. Oh, now I need to go and have a look and see. Excuse me. I need to quickly jump back in here, because I need to listen to the sound of this in the sim again.
Which one
because,
is a mod?
So the one that I was driving, the one up top, that was the mod.
The non-BTCC?
The 95 BTCC car was the mod that I downloaded
Okay.
last week, or
So
on
this
the
one
weekend.
is the stock one then, correct?
So
that you're
this,
loading
yes, this, and I always thought, it's like, I was sure that AC had one in game, and I'm like, why can I just, this is gonna, oh, here we go. It's a little bit tricky, but, that's better. That's heaps better. Now all of these have moved again.
Yeah.
Well. If this is the most that I have to put up with, I can set all of this stuff up before I start streaming anyway. I just have to
Right.
remember
That
to
looks
do
good.
it. It does look good,
Yeah,
doesn't
just-
it?
Yeah, just fine tune the overlays, but yeah, the rest of the picture looks really good.
I can't do much as far as fine-tuning the overlays go, because every time I start it, this is what it's going to do.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine, V8 Super Geek. Now I need to. I think that link I sent you should bring you into the Storage Room Racer channel. Let me know if you can't log in. So you should be this one here, and then Russ and I are in the chill channel.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that you got there, Russ? Ah, the MP4. Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, like I said, I had no idea what I was building
Yeah.
until I read farther along the instructions. Like, oh, I just built the engine and the floor pan.
Awesome. That it's so addictive. So addictive.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, pitch.
Controls good.
Yep, controls are all good.
All right, let's find out how it sounds.
Now, I just need to do... Tell me... Oh, I can't do that. Those black lines are the helmet. Okay, you guys can't see the dash now, eh? I have to leave it at 0 then. Tell me... Oh, you can see all the dash there. Tell me... hang on. That's alright.
It's going to be delayed.
Yeah, no, that's...
Stop.
Oh, okay, hang on a second. No, you guys can see all of the dash. That is all of the dash.
Okay.
That is all
But
of
you
the
had
dash.
zoomed in. Yeah, you had zoomed in at one point to where we couldn't see any.
Yeah, I just want to go back a bit more. If I go too far back, that's the seat. And that black line you can see, that is the helmet. So I need to come forward. Yeah, okay. Well, let's to save that. We'll reduce that to 60. Save that. Rightio. Oh, listen to that.
I have the YouTube muted so I don't hear echoes. But I will turn it on.
Oh yeah, this sounds way better because this car revs to 12,000 RPM. And that mod that I downloaded doesn't rev to 12,000 RPM. But this one does.
Yeah, that little bit that I heard, yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a frame rate monitor handy? Curious about what your frame rate is?
No, oh, hang on. Oh, that was close to the wall. No, I don't. Righto, mate, no dramas. Just whenever you see me on, if you want to jump in, don't bother sending a message or asking or anything. Just jump into Discord, mate, and have a chat. But if you don't want to jump into Discord, that's fine, buddy. You do what you want to do. The options there, but obviously, when we do the community events, we'll all be in Discord together. So we'll just quickly jump out of here. Oh, got it all.
Jesse's replay of our last community races.
Oh, okay.
The street stocks at the short oval.
Oh, yep. USA.
That was mayhem.
Yeah, that was it was
so
such
funny.
good fun though. That was such good fun. Okay, so I need to get rid of that mod there, which I will do.
Yeah. So this alpha's a keeper. Right?
This is the base game content. Actually, this.
Yeah, which kind of threw me off because when I downloaded the Assetto Corsa to set up Content Manager and I did an AI race, I saw that as one of the opponents. I'm like, well, Brett was saying it's a mod.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got... Yeah, I don't know. I got a bit confused about it.
That's all right.
But I will delete the one out that...
So if/when I get pure, does that come with its own control panel, or can I mess with that through Content Manager?
It comes with its own control panel. Just give me a second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now, okay, so that's the Kunos Alfa Romeo. So where's the Alfa Romeo that I downloaded? It's in here. Ah, you know what? Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Folder. There it is there. Okay, so that has its own whole folder. Righto. We won't worry about that. Alright, so V8 Super Geek, these are all the cars that I have, mate. What I have downloaded... Why has it got the... I'm not sure it's got... Oh no, they must be... They must have been... It's got the DeQueen, the Jetta G61, the Ligier LMP3. I didn't think that they were... I don't think... They're not base content, so there must be... I must have downloaded those at some other time. Anyways, the other day, what I did download... Oh yeah, of course it's got the BCRC stuff, so yeah, this is mine. So what I downloaded the other day, V8 Super Geek, was the BT... Oh no, that's Black Box. I thought I downloaded that the other day. Maybe I did. So I was trying to make up the early 90s DTM. So I downloaded the 96 Audi A4. I downloaded the BMW M3. This one here. There's a race version of it. There is a racing version of it. And also the Mercedes 190e Evo. That was the other one to do, because one of the races I would like to set up is early 90s DTM. So here it is here. This one here. That's the other one I downloaded, which, as it appears, I didn't need to bother doing because it's a Kunos download. It's Kunos base content. So I've got two of them, possibly. Yes, there it is there. That one. So yeah, that's basically it. So mostly the few LMP cars here, the BCRC stuff. So this is a guy in America, and his mods they're crazy good. Ask Russ about how good the caddy sounds.
The BC RC, yeah.
Yeah.
BCRC cars? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the Cadillac is awesome.
It's way cool. Now
How's the Bentley sound?
the Bentley sounds very good. There's another one I downloaded, was the Ford Sierra RS500. The Cosworth.
The Cosworth?
Yeah, the Cosworth car. Another one that was
Cosy.
in the early 90s era. Ah, righto, so you're well familiar with his work. You've got his V8 supercars. So do I. So do I. I have the BCRC supercars as well, although they're not in here for some reason. For some reason they're not in there. But I do have a hard drive with lots of content on it, like stuff that Tim and Mark gave me that were just, it's ridiculous how much content is in there.
Nice.
Sorry, what was that, Russ? You were...
So how many possible DTM cars of that era would be available to drive?
There was give me 2 ticks, I will Google it again, because that list, where are we?
Hey, Jesse.
Hey Jesse, how are you, buddy? So, early 90s DTM. There we go. Cars, yes. Okay, so we have obviously the Alpha, the Merc, and the BMW. Jesse, I downloaded this mod last weekend. Oh, okay, Jamie, awesome. Yes, that's very cool, mate. Very cool. I thought this content was in the game, but I didn't come in here and have a look, so I downloaded another one, and now I'm going to... Well, I'm not going to uninstall it, I'm just going to use it. It doesn't rev to 12,000 RPM like the original car does, but the Opel Calibra, the V6, that was early DTM. The Audi TTR, I thought that was... Yeah, no, that was in the late 90s. So the Calibra was in from... It ended up landing... Oh, yeah, okay, so that was early. With basically all German automakers taking part in the DTM craze in the 80s and 90s, General Motors owned Opel decided they wanted a slice of the action. So there you go. So all of the German cars were in it, obviously. It was their series. Then along came the Italians with the Alpha and upset everyone in the... I think it was 92? 93. Debuted 93. Then Opel came in at some point. Then Audi came in late.
So there would be enough of a variety for us if you wanted to host a...
Oh,
race?
absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
Yep,
That's
there would
the
be...
basis of my question.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's fairly limited. Like, there seems to be about 6 manufacturers. But, you know, everybody just pick what they like and
Do
race
the modded
that.
cars have different liveries?
You can download different liveries, but I don't have them. Like, I don't... It's
Okay.
not... It's not a... It's not like trading paints. You don't have a big collection, or you don't have a program that has everything collected into the one program. You would pretty much have to do a search and then Google how you get the liveries into the game, because that's just something I've never messed with.
Yeah, I don't think
that's
I'd
just
want to
something
mess
I
with it either.
hadn't
Sounds
done
too
anything
involved
with.
anyway.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's the one thing with AC. That's a little bit of a pain in the bum, because they, you know, it was such an old game that they didn't really...
Well, see, now those cars, if they're Kuno's stock, they have different colors for one car.
They do.
So that's why I asked with different liveries. If you get, let's say the Alpha, it looked like it came with 3 different door numbers.
Okay, that's the GT4, but that doesn't give us liveries. That only gives us colours. Ah, here we go.
Yeah.
All right. So in a second, you're going to see the Porsche 962C short tail. Now this one has different liveries. As does the long tail, but they appear to be similar. Not. Well, I mean, I suppose you could find. I mean, you could pick one that you like, and nothing wrong with that. Yes, they do have. Oh, look, there's the. So this is the 911 GT3R 2016. So this has the iconic black, red, and white livery. Yeah, you could. There's enough in here that everybody could pick a car and choose a livery that would stand out a little bit, except for the RSR. That's just different variations of the same one.
Right.
Okay, GT. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so the GTR has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 different liveries.
Popular car. That's Godzilla, right?
Yes, that's Godzilla. Yeah, it's got pretty much all the liveries that you would have seen over the years with it. And this is the R35 model too, not the 34. So there's a lot in there. Yeah, the AMG's got heaps. Okay, so there's enough there that everybody can pick a car, even if it's the same car. There should be enough liveries.
Okay.
No worries, Jamie. All good, buddy. There's enough in there to. There's the. Okay, oh, here we go. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Although some are just. Yeah, there's 11 liveries for the 190E Evo. So yeah, so you can have. Yeah. There's plenty there. So that's good for that. So let's just jump out of here, and we will go and jump into LMU. Oh, we will do as soon as I update it. God, it's as these games.
Well,
these are as bad as bloody as iRacing with their freaking
iRacing's
updates.
got an update on Monday, and then they got a hot fix for the update on Thursday.
Yep. Okay, so it's a 1.3 gig update. No, that wouldn't make a difference reflashing the motherboard, surely. That wouldn't wipe out any updates that were
No.
that were put into it. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. So them's another update. Awesome. We love updates around here. That's all I see. Honestly, that's all I seem to spend my time doing is frickin' updates. It's going fairly quick though. We're about halfway there. See, downloading, I'm downloading at 87, 88 megabytes a second, or megabits a second, whatever it is. But when I go in and play iRacing, it's in kilobytes. Poxy bloody thing.
I think LMU's update is for game crashes with the G-Hub software from Logitech.
Ah, right. Oh, yeah, I have heard of that. I have heard about that. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I have heard about that. We'll update SimHub later. Yeah, so Jesse, just getting back to AC. So I stumbled across a post about how to span Assetto Corsa across my triple screens without surround, because I've ditched surround. I'm never going to use Nividia surround again. They can jam it up their freaking date. I am going to only span my games using either the in-game tools or this really good program that was designed 9 years ago called Simple Runtime Windows Editor, which basically puts it in a window. That's why we get the white bar at the top. Puts it in a window that I can drag across the two side monitors, and then when I punch in the numbers for the 1440p, it automatically resizes it and makes it look like it should, and works really good. Very simple. That's it there. It doesn't give me an option, because the video that Dan Suzuki did was for ACC and rFactor 2 using this program. With iRacing, it was just using the iRacing and modifying the INI file. But this little program here is what allows me to run AC with without having to, because in game, like I tried to do it in game, it didn't work. I have to have that simple runtime editor, so that makes it really good. We are downloaded, and we are now loading into LMU. Yeah, makes it work just the same as LMU and what have you. So that's all good. Now this is also windowed, but
just
hey,
to
Chris,
let you know,
how are you? Yep.
On overtake.gg, there are 33,000 downloadable mods for Assetto Corsa.
Yes.
4,000 tracks.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey Jamie, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good, boys.
Awesome.
Hey, Jamie.
Righto, let's jump in. And what's the bet it'll be? Prototypes. Of course it is. But it's at Monza, which and of course GT3 is at bloody Sebring.
I love Sebring.
This
Like the bumps.
this year, last year, I think Nürburg, the Nord,
Rain at Sebring.
the Nords. Oh, is it rain?
Yeah, rain at Sebring.
Yeah, rain. Oh well, we'll jump into the prototypes. Yeah. Where was I? Yes, I did hear about the downloadable content from Traction. I personally, well, I don't know. I'd have to have a look. And the good thing with downloading, from Assetto World and Traction would be that everything's verified. Well, you would hope that Traction verifies everything. And make sure that they're not dodgy mods and stuff like that. But
Malware.
Yeah, that's it. Well, it's not even that. It is well known in the community that there are some mods that guys have stolen from the likes of RSS, and others, and sort of slap them together. Jeez, that's loud. Slap them together.
Dream is done.
And they're shit. Basically, they're just crap mods. So far, I've tested everything that I've downloaded from Assetto World, and it's really good stuff. So where's my cursor?
Do you have an account with Assetto World?
No, you don't need one. You just where's the cursor? You don't need one. Oh, there it is. You just download whatever you want. Same as it's better. Turn that down to there. Yeah, you just go in and download whatever you want, and you can, like I said in the post, you can donate to them if you want to, if you choose to. But yeah, that Assetto World, everything's free.
Yeah, the funny thing is about Assetto though, Assetto World, sometimes they put mods that are paid for free.
Sorry, what was that, Jamie? Something or other mods?
Oh yeah, well sometimes Assetto World puts mods out there that are actually paid.
Oh, okay.
I think, anyway.
Right. Okay, that's interesting to know. I thought that they were, yeah, okay. So some of them are paid mods, so it sounds like they've got the mods and then they've put them on their site, eh?
I'm not sure. I haven't touched it in a while.
Righto. Yeah.
That's just a guess.
Brett, what is the acronym for the GT3 cars mods on Assetto Corsa? B what?
The acronym?
BCRC.
Oh, BCRC, yeah. I don't know what the BCRC stands for, but the only way that you can get those cars is through his Patreon account. Or I share them. I share them to you because I have them already, and I've paid for them, and I subscribe to his Patreon account. I think it's $8 Australian a month. He's done a RX-7 series, and plus he's also done some blow-in cars. The Holden Effigy car, which is like a retro of a sort of like a 1930s, 40s, 50s style of car. It was one that Holden did early 2000s, I think, or somewhere around. It was either early 2000s or like 2010. Just a concept car sort of thing. He's heavily in love with the Australian, with Holdens and Ford from Australia. Hence the V8 supercars and the. He was very quick on getting the Monaro and the Mustang done. I don't know. I know he did the V8 Utes, but I'm not 100% sure if he ever did like the VE and FG, like the VE Commodores and the FG Falcons. He didn't do them?
No, he didn't. I think that was some other guy on Patreon that made them for free.
Right, because I know there is another there is another modder that has done like the VK series and Falcons of the era. Some are for free and some are you have to pay for them through his Patreon account.
Oh, isn't that Assetto Mods or something?
Yes, it's that sounds very familiar. That sounds very familiar.
Well, actually, I think I got their like early 2000s V8 supercars, 90s V8 supercars.
Yeah, righto. Yep. Sorry, Chris.
I've actually got a hot rack of one.
All good, mate. Yep, all good here. Thanks. Sorry, Jamie. You just missed my little section of Assetto Corsa, which I finally managed to span across the triples. Yes, I need to go and grab those cars as well, Jamie. I think I actually think that I have them on a hard drive, and I need to go through that hard drive and transfer the cars that I actually want into the game, rather than just dump the whole lot of it into my computer.
Fair enough. Is it like the ECRC Mustang Camaro you're referring to?
Yes.
I can link him to you if you like. Or oh no, you got him.
Yeah, I've already got them. I just need to get them transferred across. Honestly, some of these guys are retarded.
Saw why you complained.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he freaking was all over the show, and I don't know why he broke as early as he did. He didn't have to break that early, but anyway.
It's just the typical driver nerves.
Oh yeah, he was all over the place anyway. Oh look, is that him there? I don't know. I missed that braking point. Yeah, because I have. So another friend of mine, Tim, who got me back into Assetto Corsa, because I did have Assetto Corsa from back when I first got my computer, or got my first gaming PC. I had AC, but then of course I got into iRacing, and that kind of took over my life.
Sure.
Oh, wow. Don't know if I'll be running in this race. These guys are driving like a bunch of nutcases. Yeah, I only got a nice flat spot.
What the heck?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Looks like us in the street stock.
Exactly. That's like, yeah, you avoid the cars. You don't try and drive right through them. But I guess not. Yes, but when I get back from site for my next break, Jamie, I'm going to get a server that, what Chris was talking about, on the weekend. I think it's like $25 a month, and I can get a server that allows me to put like 40 or 50 cars up.
Okay.
And we'll run some Assetto Corsa as well. I was messaging Jesse earlier, Russ, and he's going to have a look at AC, because you log into Peter Bose's Patreon, you give him $1 and download Pure, and then you can unsubscribe, and you know, AC's a one-off payment, and I need to have a look at the Assetto World servers and just double check that when I choose the vehicles in the track, that you guys can just go onto the server and download it if you don't have them, because when I was running in the Fence Warmers and Wayne's World servers on the weekends, they would put the mods up exactly the same as LFM. Put the mods up, and then you just downloaded them if you didn't already have them.
Okay.
And then
Right.
that way I could tweak the file to be, say, like the Mercedes AMG 190E Evo 2 SSR,
Yeah.
and that would tie it specifically to us, or like to me. That would tie it to me. They wouldn't. Nobody else would be able to. Unless they were part of the community and were in there, that nobody else would be able to download those mods. So I think that's how it works.
Very good.
But
Though I guess where, in that case, you guys are running free mods, the fact that you said 40, 50 cars, if you run V8 Supercars at Bathurst, that would be fun.
yeah, it would be heaps of fun. Yeah.
Just like the old days where used to be 55 V8 Supercars.
Yeah. Yeah, now they're limited to like 28. It's
Oh, imagine being a crowd member back in '99. Your ears would just be in pieces, but you'd be happy about it.
yeah. Yeah, pretty loud. Pretty loud. Those were the good. The 90s were probably, well, I wouldn't say it was the golden era of V8 supercars, but certainly crowd numbers wise, I think the 90s got the most viewers, the most people, bums on seats in the grandstands. When I first started watching Bathurst would have been the mid to late 80s, probably. I think, no, it was earlier than that. Might have even been the early 80s, back when it was the XJ 12 Jags, the or the
XU
BMWs, the XU Falcons, there's just so many cars used to run at Bathurst, and then along came Godzilla and dominated everything.
No. There goes Tokyo.
And then they banned the 2-litre touring cars because, banned all turbo cars. And then it became what we know as the V8 supercars of today. Although,
I mean,
it's not what it should be, unfortunately. But
yeah, well, I'm not privileged to know what happened in the 90s or the 80s since I'm a 2000s born boy. But
A
absolutely.
true millennial.
Yes. No, but I think the sport still has some magic. It's just the officiating and the drivers need to step up their game.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, V8 supercars need to pull their heads out of their backsides and actually listen to what. Yeah, I was there, Chris, as well. I've seen it all through the years. Yeah, V8 supercars need to sort their act out, and the issue is that we no longer can buy. Oh, that's not the way to do it. The issue is that we can no longer buy the cars anymore. They don't. Well, we can buy the Mustang. We can't buy the Camaro unless you want to buy a second-hand one. That's just the way that it is. They're talking the Supra's coming in next year. think you can still buy the Supra. I haven't seen one
Well, I think that's all.
on the yard here for a little while. But,
I think the problem comes down to how the manufacturer's handling their cars, and I think that's the issue Supercars is kind of facing with, like, car relevancy. It's just manufacturers are just not. They have to conform to a market, of course, but
yeah.
they're kind of forgetting the spirit, and it's like Supercars is desperately going, oh, okay, what car can we use? You know, what can we use? Like, they're packing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, they bought the Camaro in, and then what, the next year, or before it even got here, GM announced that it was discontinuing it. It was a bit,
and it's such a
bit
shame.
crazy. Well, they should have. I mean, the Cadillac is still being built. Why didn't they bring the Caddy in? GM didn't want to send the Caddy to Australia. They were the ones who pushed for the Camaro, and they already knew that they were discontinuing the line. So I don't know. It's just.
I don't know. I guess Supercars were just trying to go with something that was vastly similar to the Commodore.
Yeah.
Which the Camaro technically is in some way or another.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be honest with you, the Mustang and the Camaro, judging by reading all the history books, have been in the sport and have won championship victories before, so it's not new that a Mustang and Camaro are participating. It's just that we've been so used to the Falcon and Camaro. It's a new Falcon and Commodore. Sorry, it's a new thing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing the Camaros and Mustangs in the 80s and the 80s. So yes, they are not far out. These things are. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not something new, but it's new for people now, and they don't like it. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's so much they don't like it. It's the fact that they can't go out and buy them on a Monday, I think, is what they don't like. But yeah, they're not.
No, I know, but I think it just comes down to manufacturers' incompetence, and it also comes down to, you know, how inflation rates have gone up the more we earn.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what's happened to these cars.
Yeah, well, I mean, shit, a ZL1 Camaro was $180,000. Like, you're talking Porsche. That was brand new on the yard. That's German car. That's Mercedes, BMW, bloody Porsche money for an American V8. It was ridiculous. It's worth
Sorry.
almost as much as my house, like 2/3 of the cost of my house for a car. You know, I work in mining, but I can't frickin' justify spending that much on a car. No way.
Yeah, no. Yeah, well, I recently just saw a TV ad, not that I pay attention to them much, but there was like this, you know, your average like SUV, and it was like a hybrid, some crap from Kia or whatever, and it's like 43 grand.
Yeah.
Like, my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you're paying for, like, 43 grand for a car is not bad. We don't have any cars being, well, yeah, we don't have cars being manufactured in Australia like we did with Holden and Ford.
Yeah, well, it's
So
like what you said the other day about like GM and the American district. They were just like, oh wait, Holden's gone too self-aware. It's gone a step further than Chevrolet. We need to kill it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't just Holden and Ford. Toyota was building cars here as well. But, you know, they stopped building cars. They stopped building cars before Ford and Holden got out of it, because obviously they were using government subsidy as well. But I think it was more of a case that it was more cost effective for them to just manufacture cars in Japan and export them than be you know, having too many other countries where they were building cars.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Anyway,
that's all good. So yeah, so we'll give this LMP2 race a go.
Picture looks really sharp
I
on
want-
LMU as well.
Yes,
I won't.
yes,
sorry.
it does look very sharp.
Yeah.
I
On the
won't
street,
wish
too.
good luck because everybody in Chris's race yesterday wished good luck to each other, and they were all just spearing each other off the track like a bunch of cunts.
Nah, it's all good.
The ones you got to watch out for are the ones that announce, okay, you can't win it in turn one, which is they're going to try.
Yeah, they're going to. Yeah, they're definitely going
Yep.
to. I mean, I'm
Yep.
2 seconds off the pace, so I just have to wait for them all to crash up front, and I should be good.
Yeah. Let the herd thin out.
Yeah,
Pick up the pieces.
yeah, just like that old PS2 V8 Supercars game. It's just, you know, you just wait for everybody to crash and you go, freebies!
Yeah, that's it. No worries, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those V8 race. What was it? What the first one was Race Driver or something, and then it became. Then after
Yeah, yeah.
the V8s became so popular, they started calling it V8 Supercars. They were awesome games.
Yeah, well, it was basically just a redressed Tuck Race Driver.
Yes.
It's yeah, well, TOCA usually means BTCC,
Yeah.
but they call it different things in other countries. As far as I'm aware, it goes Alpha GTV in Italy, Pro Race Driver in America, which I don't know why they didn't use NASCAR, but I suppose they didn't have the license for it, and DTM Race Driver in Germany, and of course V8 Supercars Race Driver here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm Aussie, but I've just got an accent.
That's all good. 43, probably 10 minutes. So that should be about 13 laps. That will be 20 minutes. Yeah, should be 12-ish laps. I'm going to put 15 laps in just to be safe because I don't really know. We'll change our tyres because I've got flat spots on those ones.
Did you choose that particular car by choice or random?
The livery was the only thing that I could choose. The LMP2 is...
Right. But I mean, there's different teams.
Yes. No, I chose that. I chose that livery.
Okay, so you're driving for Zach then.
Well, it was the only one that I liked.
Yeah.
It had Valkyrie. It had Valkyrie on the side of it. I thought, yeah, that's good enough for me.
Okay. Well, you got the Flying Dragon in front of you.
Mm.
Hang on a second, mates. I'm just grabbing some water.
Cool. That's TF. Prema Racing. I might have a look.
There's a lime green and yellow one that I think is a Polish bakery sponsor,
Right.
I think. Yeah, Primus IndyCar team sat on pole for the Indy 500. Rookie driver. Racing.
Come on, this dude. I don't know what this dude's doing.
It's funny that the game gives you these lines for you to follow,
Yeah.
and nobody seems to follow.
No, they're all freaking doing dumb shit.
Yeah, it's like speed up, slow down. No, just look at the colors, dude.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Green flag.
Okay, I'm 17th. Am I 17th? I don't know where I'm at. No, I'm 14th now.
Well,
I don't know what's going
You're
on.
shotgun because there's people starting from pit lane.
Yeah. Oh, look at them all crashing.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, yeah, that's frustrating, the delay.
Yeah, it is what it is.
At least you know there's something exciting coming up.
Oh my gosh, that's at least 6 cars.
Yeah.
Oh, 7, 8. It's funny to watch him just fall to the side on your radar.
Oh! Oh man, I got somebody run into me into the back of my car. Of course they did. That dipshit behind me.
He was a long way away. What the heck?
And he hit me again.
Yeah. Maybe an orange bumper. You're in the top 10 already.
Yeah. But I won't be with this guy behind me. He's freaking...
No, I mean, you don't pass on the second Lesmo. That's dumb.
Yeah. Oh, he's flashing his lights at me. If I could give you the finger and you could see it, I would.
Right? It's not worth the effort now.
Nope. Oh, somebody crashing. 2 people crashing. There's another couple of spots.
Top 5 in the cards.
Potentially. If I can catch these guys. This guy's going to have another go. You watch this. Yep.
Yeah, turn 1. Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Oh, and he took someone else out.
Oh, mighty nice of him.
Yep. Goodbye, pork pie.
Oh, you had that purple third sector on that lap. Oh,
Yeah, only because like only because my
That was
my
funny
first
as
lap
heck.
was of 1:57. The guy behind me should be second, by the looks of it. He's got the number 2 beside his name,
Yeah.
so I will not argue
Behind
with
him is
him.
number 5. Yeah.
Yep, I won't argue with those guys. Yeah, no, Brian.
You are correct.
It's,
in both questions, Brian.
Yeah, it's definitely LMU. Oh, don't try and pass me here, man. Really? Well, actually, he did pretty well. Nice pass there, whatever your name is. Mr. Shut. But it's that. I guarantee that's not how you pronounce it. It'd probably be shoot or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, it was a good move.
It was a very good move. Very impressive.
Yeah, because it didn't cost you both much time.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Anderson. Trying my best Matrix impression there.
Right? Oh, that blew me away when I heard Hugo Weaving speak off camera. I had no idea he wasn't American.
All right. Yeah, he's English or something, isn't he? No, I know he's not.
I think he's Australian. The Matrix the first one was filmed in Australia.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that guy was dragging a baller. That's funny.
No worries, Brian. I'm definitely going to obviously finish this race, but I'm not sure if I'll be doing another one or not. But I will be on tomorrow all day. And I mean all day. Whatever time I get up, I'll be on at the latest. I'll be on by 8 o'clock in the morning. And I will not be getting off until 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Maybe later, depending on what time the girls get home. But Saturday I won't be doing any streaming because I've got to go to Perth on Sunday morning for a 3-day course, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, before I fly back to site. Somebody got to stop and go. Oh, almost didn't pull that up in time.
Alright, mates, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
How's the race going?
Not too bad.
Oh, pretty good, actually.
While everybody
Sorry, that
else
was
is
water.
falling off the track, I'm just
As per usual.
completing laps.
That's usual in any online multiplayer race.
Oh.
No, but I know that, and I know it pretty much happens in races IRL, but...
Oh man,
Um,
sorry, Jamie. You finished. There's something I've just remembered. I'll fill you guys in on.
Whoa! Your teammate just hit the dust.
Yeah.
5.
Yep.
oh, shit.
I didn't give you the spoiler alert there. No, I turned on YouTube one day and I clicked on a video thinking I was clicking on a gaming video. It was Global Mazda. It was Global Mazda at Watkins Glen, and it was a IRL race, and I swore I was watching an iRacing stream. I thought, and the first thought that I had, you know what the first thought that I had was? Oh, iRacing is like real life.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
We're getting too real.
It was at the top of the S's, and it literally took out the back 2/3 of the grid.
Funny.
It was. I was laughing. I was like, really? And the only reason I knew it was a game was because when they went to the in-car footage, you could tell it was a lot, like, because a real race is, the colours are a lot more muted and dull than a racing game. And I was like, yeah. I thought, wow, iRacing does mimic real life.
Yeah.
Mate, I gotta see that. Because don't do drugs, kids, but ever. But that's probably what I'll need if I ever want to feel like I'm tripping out. Just watch an in real life race and think, oh, that's iRacing. That's Assetto Corsa.
Pretty much.
Like, don't do drugs, but watch real life races and think it's Assetto Corsa.
Yep.
How many laps did it take before you thought the tires came into working order?
Probably the third lap.
That kind of mimics GT3s.
Yeah, no, definitely the tyres need a few laps to equalise and feel like you've got grip.
Yeah. I haven't driven the hypercars since the June 10th update, but I know the GT3s are about like that. But I really like GT3s.
Yeah.
I've only tried a hypercar once in Assetto Corsa, and the Cadillac. Oh, my brain melted how good it sounded.
Yeah, it does. It does sound good.
Drive the 787B if you want to hear some sound.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or the Merc C9, the Sauber Merc C9. Oh, that sounded good too in AC.
It sure did. I'm not far off the lap time that the leader's doing. I just made a mistake at the last parabolica, so...
Hello, Jesse. Sorry, lots of gross noises coming out.
Thank you for no spoiler alert on that. That was a static display at the chicane.
It was.
Man, it wasn't for a position though.
No, I was the first thing I did was look at the relative. Or the standings.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's like double digit car. Nah.
No.
No rear wing alert.
No, I still got my wang.
Show? Yeah, got your wang.
Oh, no. Don't remind me of those jokes I was doing in a quick shift stream. Oh, dick jokes.
How long is this race? 20 minutes? 30 minutes?
20 minutes. We got 7 3/4 minutes to go. Righto. So 12. It's supposed to go 13 laps. So. That's a little bit better.
Calm down, Jimmy.
Sometimes there's daily races where they have a layout where they don't have the first chicane.
Yes. That happens. That's iRacing does that with the combined circuit.
The combined one.
Yeah, they take that out because it's all about the speed.
Right. Yeah, they don't have it combined in LMU.
No, which is unfortunate. It would be fun.
Yeah. Agree.
But I mean, I understand why they don't have it. I keep making mistakes, Russ, locking up tyres and driving too deep into a corner.
Yeah, but you're kind of creeping up on P4 though.
Am I?
You were
Yeah, you are.
seconds off last lap.
Rightio.
Don't get cocky.
No, I'm not going to do that.
One nice thing with the version 1 release, supposedly, for LMU is they'll have all the 2025 liveries.
Yeah.
Cars.
They Alley. Those images I put in general. Those mods, if you're wondering, are the Assetto mods Holden Commodore and the AK Racing Mustang.
Oh, actually, is the VK are the VK like any of the early era Holdens and Fords in Assetto World mods at all? I didn't even think to look for those there.
Okay, I'll have a look.
Oh, this guy's
That actually might be what I was thinking when I was talking about paid mods in Assetto World.
Oi, bloody hell, idiot!
Bloody off, my cup's not working.
Well, that stuffed it.
What the fuck happened? Look, Holden. Oh, thanks. My eye's not being blind today for once.
Shit! I just threw it away.
Alert.
Damn it all! I missed my braking
You said
point.
that right when you cross the start-finish line. That's how much of a delay.
Righto.
Wang alert.
Missed my braking point and
Locked him up.
locked him up. Yeah.
Shit. I can tell you though, Brett, that it does have the VT Commodore
Right.
and the VX Commodore.
Oh, yep.
Let me see. Oh, it has the VL.
Yeah.
What years were those
It has the
released?
EH. Sorry, mate.
What years were those raced, Commodores? VT, VX?
VT was raced. Okay, hang on, mate. VL was raced. I think it was early 90s. VT was raced in the late 90s and 2000. VX was raced in 2001, and some were still used in 2003 and 2004 when they converted to VYs.
What was Craig Murphy?
Oh,
So he was
Greg.
VX and VY. I think he started in a VT though, didn't he, Jamie?
no, I don't think Greg Murphy's that old.
Yeah, Greg started
No, let
started in the early 90s.
So yeah, you would have been VL, I think.
Early to mid 90s. I thought VL was the late 80s, 88 or 88, 89 or something.
Oh no, you're right. No, it was VN in the
Yes,
early 90s.
VN
My
in the
bad.
early 90s. Yep.
I also see on Assetto World it has the VS Commodore, which is 1997 and 98.
Yep. So I'll have
Oh,
to
it
go.
does have the VK.
Does have the VK.
Yep.
Righto. Oh, well,
Yeah,
I
it
can-
also has the VN and the VP and the VR. So pretty much it's stocked
Yep.
up with mods that you usually pay for.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I don't mind, but still, gotta give some credit where it's due.
Yeah, that's right. Oy. The thing is, at least with Assetto World, they're verified. We know that they're not going to be partly finished mods.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Oh, you can. You could be a highway patrol officer in a Holden Commodore VY road car.
The VY VZ.
Interceptor Falcons. Do they have any Interceptor Falcons? Painted yellow and blue?
Alright, let me have a look, mate.
Once you've had a look for that for Russ, can you see if there's any HQ, HZ, HT mods in there?
Sure.
Thanks.
Give me an interceptor.
You know what car I'm asking about, right?
Ah,
Yeah, Mad Max.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't have the interceptor, but it does have the XB, but you know where he turns it into like a black.
Oh, well, that was, yeah, that's the mechanic at the police squad had got a special Falcon for him.
yeah.
The blower, Max.
Yes, the blower.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
That's activated
not
with a
sure.
reverse lockout switch on the shifter, which cracks me up every time I see it.
Oh, I know. How bad is it? We look back at it now and we thought that was so cool, yeah. And we go, yeah, well.
They started working out the physics. I'm like,
That's not how
not
that
how
works.
superchargers work.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yep.
yeah. All right,
looks
so
good in the movie,
I searched it up. I searched it up, and there is a 1973 Hold Monaro HQ,
Nice.
and there's also a Sandman Ute.
Oh, is he? That's cool.
Yeah, there is. There's also a Holden HQ Racing Group, which basically means like those HQ Cup cars.
Yep. Okay, gained 7 positions. I lost driver rank. Expected you to qualify 8th, actual 17th. You finished in the bottom. You qualified in the bottom half of the results. Expected you to finish 8th, actually 10th. You finished in the bottom half of the results. Oh, but I'm up to 2 on my safety rank. 4 clean laps in quali, 11 clean laps. Race contact with Philip Colaci 3 times. Yeah, because he ran into me, you... Oh
Silly
my
game.
God. No worries, Chris. Have a good one, buddy. Hopefully chat to you tomorrow.
See you, mate.
Oh, what's going on here?
Yeah, well, I've tend to notice, like, I know pretty much every single, like, online sim always has stuff like this, but I've never seen anything as bad as Le Mans Ultimate, ever.
Bad as how?
I mean, just everybody's
Come on.
just... I don't know how to put it 100%, but it's like, there's just shenanigans all the time, especially with rolling
Shenanigans
starts.
everywhere,
Yeah, that's it.
Jamie. Because
Was
I
it?
can cite many instances in iRacing that just duplicates what you've seen in LMU. So
Oh,
you can't
yeah.
say one is worse than the other.
LMU is way better than iRacing, and from what I've seen, it's better than far out.
Yeah.
It keeps telling me I have to read the privacy statement.
Yeah, fair point.
But did you
No
have to shut
worries.
down
Take
the
care, boys.
sim and start it back up?
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
Oh,
No
okay.
worries, Jesse. Have a good night, bud. Have a good sleep.
Mustang.
We'll hopefully chat to you tomorrow.
Beautiful Mustang. I love Fords. I,
P3 at Le
if
Mans in class
Mm.
2024.
How good is that? And its debut
On their-
race.
Yeah. And you
Hey,
want a little
if you and I
backstory about that
watched-
particular car?
What's the backstory
Yes, sir, go
there?
ahead.
The 88 had struggled in practice all week prior to the race, and they couldn't figure out what was going on until I think it was either Thursday night or Friday night. They did a deep dive on the car, and they found that they had a crack in the floor pan someplace, and they changed it, and voila, they got their speed back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were struggling. They were on struggle street.
Wow.
But yeah, and they came back and then finished P3 for the race.
Yeah.
But yeah, as for a
Struggle
first
straight.
time, first time on that program,
Oh, here we go.
pretty awesome.
Yeah. It was a great race for Ford. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Oh, that was the Iron.
Yeah,
That's the Iron Dames.
yeah. Well, that's honestly why Ford has always been my favorite. Like, as soon as an issue comes up, they're just like, yeah, no, we can bolt her together and we can just do it fine, and they do.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing is that they can't say that they were sandbagging or anything like that because they weren't.
No.
In previous years, they've been accused of sandbagging with the Ford GT, but then everybody's pointed the finger at everyone saying, "Oh, you were sandbagging. Where did that speed come from?" That's just the way racing is.
Yep.
One minute you've got no speed, you make
Yeah.
a couple of tweaks, and the next minute you've got speed. It's there.
Oh mate, it's been happening in V8 supercars for years now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like remember in 2019, like the Mustang was just a rocket, especially for McLaughlin.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Well,
Well, that's
there's
because
all
he had the
that.
special jandle.
Yeah. That
Give it
was.
some jandle. Give it some jandle and fuck yeah.
Yeah. Penske was pissed because they couldn't take the car to. They couldn't take it to America to
Yeah.
do the wind tunnel testing, and yeah, it was a bit. It was a joke. It really was a joke. Because last year they took the cars to America for wind tunnel testing, and then they still managed to feck it up.
Yeah.
Righto, this will have to
Choose
be
a
the last race.
2024?
Sorry,
Did you choose a 2024 livery?
I'm not sure. I'm running the Iron Dames livery when they
Yeah, I was surprised
Prima
to
race.
see that. No, they ran prototypes.
No.
I was hoping that their association with Manti this year would bring them up closer to the front, but they've kind of struggled.
Yeah. Yeah, they've had some bad luck though, eh?
Yeah.
I've had some bad luck. We'll have a look at this.
Nothing like a good neck crack sometimes.
Mm.
Ready to all the 6 in the live chat?
Sorry, what was that?
I was just saying hello to everyone that's lurking in chat.
Ah, yeah. Another recruitment agency chasing me for mining work. I get 3 or 4 of those a week. Hey Hatchet, how are you, buddy? Later, Jesse.
G'day, Hatchet.
Okay, what do we got? We in qualifying? We are. Tyres, a new car set up. Yep. Let's have a look. Let's have a go here. In that last race, Russ, twice coming out of the pits, I nearly got run into by guys coming out of their garage, not looking where they were going. I always look to the left. I always look to the left as I come out now. Yeah, doing well, thanks, Hatchet. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing quite fine. I'm just...
Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
So this brake bias is crap, man. Holy hell.
All the way to the back?
It needs to be at 55.
It,
Until the tyres come up to temp, and then I can roll it down to about 50, like low 54s, high 53s. But they have it set on 51.2 or something, and it just locks the rear up. Just locks the rear up.
you able to adjust it in any way?
Yeah. I've got it. Set up on my wheel for adjustment. I've got a SimMagic Alpha Mini wheelbase, and I'm using a GT4 rim. I've got a D-shaped rim that I bought specifically for the supercars.
Yeah.
But I actually don't run the supercar. Well, I can't run iRacing at all at the moment, so I haven't really been able to get into running the supercars. Should set up a supercar race for a... see, I can't because Cooper doesn't have... Oh, no, actually he does have a supercar, I think. I could set up a...
There's the legacy ones.
Yeah, that's right. There are the legacy ones. I could set up a supercar race on iRacing for a community event.
Yeah, I've actually
would be
seen
good.
his videos, and he does have the Camaro.
Ah, nice. A week-long vacation. Yeah, I'm just finishing just short of a month's holiday. It was meant to be a month, but I got to go and do a 3-day course before I go back to site. That I've got to fly down to Perth on Sunday, so it's actually 4 days of the end of my holiday that I'm missing out on. But at least I'm getting paid for it. 12 hours.
Yeah.
12 hours a day. Hey Russ, you know how you come out of a corner and you put your foot down and it feels like the car's going to brake sideways on you? Is that the tyre rolling on the rim? Do you think?
Possibly. I don't. There are telemetry overlays you can get that shows wheel slip, and you can verify it from that.
Right.
If it's either wheel slip or the rolling on the sidewall.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Thanks, Hatchet. Yeah, I had a good holiday, mate. Sorry, Russ.
Oh yeah. There's a set of overlays called Tiny Pedal that you can use with LMU.
Oh, okay.
And since you're running in a windowed mode still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tiny Pedal requires that. Yeah, you can have a throttle brake trace overlay that will also show wheel slip.
Ah, righto.
If you're curious. Yeah, Dan Suzuki uses Tiny Pedal for a lot of stuff.
Right. Just can't quite seem to break into the 42s. I'm close at a 43.14.
These are all fixed setup races, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that you can tweak a little bit, but not much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only brake bias that you can play with. You can't play with anything else.
Can't play with tire pressures or anything?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah. You can play with tire pressures. Yeah, I'd have to double check on that, but I think you can. Which kind of then really doesn't make it a fixed setup, does it? It's not. It's not really a fixed setup if you can mess with.
Kind of, sort of fixed. Right?
Yeah, kind of, sort of fixed. Oh, there's a 42.
So how does LMU look for you, Fred, as you're running it right now? Does it look good?
Oh, it looks awesome. Yeah, it looks amazing.
Okay.
So
Looks good on my end.
42.8, and the leader did a 41.5. So it's 13 laps, so I'll chuck 14 in, because you've got to have an extra lap, don't you?
In case the leader's fast.
Yeah, maybe an extra couple of
Puts in an
laps
extra lap. Yeah.
of fuel. 15 laps worth of fuel. New tyres, yes, you can adjust tyre pressures, which to me that's silly, but anyways. Got enough fuel, got new tyres, yep. Start driving. Alright. We qualified 14th. So, that's...
So what split are you?
Oh, I didn't see what split I was in. I
Okay.
didn't see what split they put me in, and I don't think there's any information on that. No.
Not if you're in the car, I don't think you can get it. Yeah,
No.
chat box was covering the split
Yeah.
data.
What's everybody's favorite racetrack, by the way? Mine, of course, being Aussie, is Bathurst, but it is neck and neck with Adelaide.
Ah, righto. For me, Bathurst #1, closely followed by Road Atlanta. Road Atlanta in America is a freaking awesome racetrack. Then it's Le Mans Spa, or Nordschleife Le Mans Spa, I would say. Yeah, that's my top 5. But yeah, Bathurst is #1, being a being a Kiwi and living in Australia.
I have kind of a 1 and 1A between Bathurst and Road America.
Yeah.
And then,
Honestly, I haven't tried Road Atlanta.
Green flag, green flag.
Shit. Oh! Oh, this isn't going to be good. Yeah, you go, mate. I don't mind giving up a position.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Holy cow, there was death behind you.
Yeah, there was. That, well, I won't give it away, but see what happened at turn 1.
Yeah. Just don't do anything too ballsy right now. Just let these guys have their little picnic.
Jeez. Yeah, what are you doing, mate? Whoa, what the hell? Oh, come on! Really? Oh, the level of stupidity in these guys, man.
What the heck?
What?
Why did he try an outside pass at Lesmos and stay there?
I don't know.
What?
Oh, and then the purple dragon punch you from behind.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, it's just me racing today, Hatchet.
I've noticed in a lot of like sim races lately, some people are just passing in spots that are just damn near impossible.
Yeah. I got a flat spot in one of my tyres.
Like at least real race drivers, like they find a gap and try, but these guys are just like, nah.
Oh, there's no gap, but we'll have a go anyway.
Race driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a gap.
Well, for
It's 'cause
example, you're not
there's
a
no
race
physical
driver,
or
according
yeah,
to
there's no
Arden.
physical or monetary drawback from doing it. So that's
No,
why they do it.
exactly.
Everybody does it online
Yep, that's right.
because there's no consequence.
There's no
I
care
got banned from
factor.
the service. Big deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no life or death
Yeah,
implications.
exactly. You're not gonna go to the hospital if you T-bone another car.
Yeah. Well, the main thing is I've still got the wang. The wang
Yep.
is still there.
Big wang gang.
Man, we gotta stop with these wang jokes.
Why? They're awesome.
No, I'm joking. Just so I'm just joking because you know they get me laughing immensely.
Well, that's the whole idea. It'd be awesome to we'd set up, do a race, do an
it's
endurance race with everyone and call ourselves the Wang Gang.
No. It's fine that you're saying wang jokes. It's just it gets the giggles rumbling. This is the idea, but yeah.
Well, that's the first 42 in a race. There you go,
Nice.
42.75. Tyres are up to temp now. Dial that down a little bit. We'll try a 53.7 for this race. See how much further we can put it forward as the race goes on. Oh, our friend DZ is back again. I think he's the purple car that... I don't think it was the purple car that took me out this time. But, oh, and that TVD boom. Yeah, I think it was him.
But do you feel a flat spot?
Yeah, big time.
You know, I wonder how difficult it is to model that because iRacing's never had that in their physics.
Yeah. Seems like every other sim can do it,
Yeah, imagine that.
except for the premier, you know, undisputed king of online racing.
Yeah.
iRacing's word, not sim races. I love watching Gamer Muscle, James West. He actually has that mapped on his Stream Deck, that it plays the whole spiel from iRacing. And it was funny because he had to make a point of saying on one of his streams that, oh, this is not me. You could tell it's not his voice. This is the official words from iRacing, and he made it an audio clip. Man, it's every time he plays it, he laughs.
This is the official word of iRacing, not of iRacing, not the community in it.
No, definitely not.
To be fair, that is basically just most like corporate entities. They'll pretend what they say is the opinion of the customer.
The thing is, if you don't believe you're number one, you're never going to be number one.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So, and they've been the 800-pound gorilla sitting around for so many years, and now they've got some competition. So,
Yeah.
let's see what they can do.
Yeah, that's it. International round for the V8s this year in Monza. Is that meant to be Monza, Brian?
But yeah, Supercars at Monza.
That would actually be quite good.
Yeah, when iRacing released the Gen 3 supercars, they had on their Week 13 roster a race between Gen 3 and GT3s at the Monza combined.
Oh, really? Oh, that would have been
Yeah.
awesome.
And it was hilarious because the
Oh, no.
supercars would blow past the GT3s on the oval,
Yeah,
and then the GT3s would catch back up on the road course.
yeah. With all that extra downforce.
Yeah,
Yep.
I guess that's the difference between, you know, something that is like jacked on power versus something that is
Set up for aero
what's the word for GT3?
dynamic.
Jacked
efficiency.
on power supercar.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell that to a top fuel.
Yeah.
That's jacked on
Yeah.
power.
No.
That's
those-
11,000 horsepower.
No, those beat supercars. No, those beat supercars. I don't doubt that.
Yeah. 11,000 horsepower out of 500 cubic inches.
Shit.
8 cylinders. That's more than 1,000 horsepower per cylinder.
Yeah. Yeah, they get
Just
crazy.
imagine the physics going on. Yeah, just
Oh.
imagine the physics going on in that engine.
I still remember. I think it was a Top Fuel dragster where they've got like the actual cars like baked into the liveries, like a Mustang and Camaro and so on.
Yeah.
I think it was last year, and the Mustang, no, even though it's not really a Mustang, it's just a Top Fuel car. The thing went at 341 miles per hour, which for us Aussies and Kiwis is 500 and
Yeah, something around the kilometers.
500.
Yeah, something like that.
No. Yeah, I think it was 500. Oh yeah, 548 kilometers an hour.
Yeah. Crazy, ridiculous speeds.
Those are loud cars too.
Oh yeah, are they ever?
Yeah. If you think you've heard a loud car, just
Go and
listen
stand.
to one of those.
Stand in the pits
Yep.
and listen to them frickin' running the engine up after they've just fully stripped it down and rebuilt it.
Yeah. And then you
That's
start crying because all that nitromethane in the air is making your eyes tear up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a pretty sweet smell to it too.
Hey,
For-
Jax, how are you, buddy? How's your day going, mate? Well, I don't know what's going on, but I've gone backwards in this race. I mean, understandable given the fact that I got taken out. But, it's kind of crap.
Yeah. And you're gonna get penalized again.
Yep, I'm going to get penalised in driver rating. My safety rating should be okay. But I need to get that driver rank up. Yeah, mate, yeah, I've had a good day, buddy. Had a good day.
Based on what I'm seeing, he's having a good chat. He's having a good day. It's not a good race.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah. I mean, if I hadn't have got spun at the this corner up here, I would have been all right. I was doing okay. But the other thing is too, I'm like these. I don't drive the LMP at all. Well, I've had a couple of goes in it in iRacing. I've driven it more on LMU than I've ever driven it in iRacing. I just don't. I'm not. I don't feel that prototypes are my strongest. I'm definitely not strongest in a LMP car as what I am in a GT or Mazda or Toyota 86 or GD4.
No, fair enough. I'm with you. I prefer something that's more like a typical road car base.
Yeah. Well, the last NEC race that I was able to do in iRacing, I won the first race of the weekend in the little M2 Beamer. Then I won the next race in a Aston Martin in the GT4, and then I tried to do the trifecta in a Porsche Cup car, but that was at like nearly 11 o'clock at night, and the race wasn't going to finish till frickin' 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and after a couple of crashes and some rain, I just decided it wasn't going to happen. So at midnight I got out of it, 1 o'clock or whatever it was, I got out of it and went to bed instead. But that's my... Oh, and then I had a win. I had a win at Fuji in LMU, so my first win was last weekend or during the week last week. So hasn't been too bad. I do like how the cars feel in LMU compared to iRacing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, I could just picture you after that race. It's just like, fuck, I just want to hit the bed like an animal. And you do. And the bed just goes,
welcome. Welcome back.
welcome back to Sleepville.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this will be my last race. I think the girls have just gotten home and it's dinner time. I haven't fed the dogs. It's half past their dinner time. We're lucky we got 2 races. They were supposed to be home at 4:30, but they obviously got held up for whatever reason. Today was only going to be a short stream anyway. Tomorrow will be a good one. As I said, I'll be up early in the morning and onto the sim. Right, not yet. Oop.
Supposedly, in the June 10th update to iRacing, they included and I'm trying to look for it right now. A new alert warning has been added to indicate high CPU usage, which indicates you may not be keeping up in real time, which causes multiplayer networking issues.
Isn't that, yeah, that's the latency and connection issue. Oh, actually, no.
It says this new alert appears in the network warning box and includes an icon of a CPU and color-coded text of the CPU usage value.
Oh, righto.
Which
I
I'm
haven't-
wondering if, yeah, if that comes, if you could find that. See what it looks like and try and run something, see how if it freaks out or not.
Yeah. Oh, come on! Goddamn idiot.
Is that the boom?
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck?
Frickin' retard. What? You know, to me, that looked deliberate. Like he deliberately took me out. Ah. Shit, sorry, Mr.
Yeah.
YouTube, my bad. Mr.'s breaking point. Mr.'s breaking point, alright. It seems like he had brake failure.
There was also a little statement in the June 10th update for physics, and it says, improved the extrapolation and application of impulse forces or contact between your car and opponent cars. So that's lawyer speak for they tried to work on the problems with their net code.
Yeah.
Just come on.
TVD Boom, if you're watching, mate, that's all good. I missed my breaking point in the other race and spun myself around, so it happens. Just yeah. Try to avoid the car in front if you ever find yourself in that position again, but sometimes it's not possible.
Yeah, it should happen.
Pulse Racing, how are you, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, you're not going to see much. It's this will be my last race for today, but I am going to be on all day tomorrow, mate. I mean, with a break for lunch in the middle of the day, of course, but I will be streaming all day tomorrow, probably about 8 hours or so.
I might be around in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's all good, mate. Just jump in whenever you can. No worries at all.
Yeah, and I've got IRL people, friends to attend to. So.
Yeah, that's no dramas.
Because once again, this place in YouTube is just where I'm just having
No worries,
fun
Brian.
with racing stuff. No personal hiccups or shit.
Yeah, no, that's all good. Yeah, Holst Racing, I had to take the PC into the shop this morning. I updated the BIOS on the motherboard late last week, and it didn't download properly, and it stopped 4 of my USB ports from working. That was the issues I was having with the wheel and pedals and keyboard. So I took it back to them, and they completely reinstalled, like wiped the firmware and reinstalled the drivers for the motherboard, and it seems to be working well now. So,
See you, Mr. Walshy.
see ya, Brian. Chat to you tomorrow, buddy.
Oh, Brian. Yeah. Sorry, I'm still getting antiquated with the real names here.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm just still used to usernames online.
All right, that's that.
Again, who is it? Oh, my knee.
Well, we ended up finishing in 16th after all of that. So that worked out fairly okay.
At least you finished the race. My God. Give yourself a pat on the back for that.
So could you feel the broken or damaged rear suspension when driving?
Not really. Not that I can. Not that I can. That's all good. He got distracted by his dog. Yeah, he sent me a message. Just sent me, oh, you guys will see it on the stream in a minute anyway. So apologising.
Oh.
It's all good.
Don't race with the dog in the car.
Yeah, it's working as it should now. Yep. View results. Oh man, it just feels like I'm never going to get out of bronze for the driver rank, eh? I lost 2 positions. Oh, well, they're going to slam me for that. Oh, look there, another 5% lost. Expected you to qualify 13th, 14th. Expected you to qualify. You qualified in the bottom half of the results. Expected you to finish 13th, actually 16th. Yeah, well, I finished frickin' 16th because I got taken out. I was in 10th when I got taken out.
Exactly.
3 clean laps. Contact with sign.
But you got 15% on safety rank. That's
Yeah.
kind of
So it's
kind of weird.
browser.
Thomas Vandenboom. Righto. That was the guy that rear-ended me. Yeah, it didn't seem to... I was trying to feel if the back of the car was loose at all. Oh, I love LMU Holst Racing. Love it. But it didn't seem to... it didn't seem to be causing too much drama. So...
Interesting, because you had an orange back bumper and yellow A-arms on
Yeah.
the back.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at too.
Yeah, so I figured it'd be like a little tail happy or something.
No, it was all good. It's all good. Rightio. Well, I think I will end the stream there, and I'll be I'll be back on tomorrow. So thanks everybody for jumping into chat. As I said, Holst Racing, apologies mate, you've jumped in right at the end of the stream. But I will be streaming from hopefully about 8 a.m. my time through till 12, and then I'll stop for a couple of hours for lunch, and then I'll stream from 3 through till probably 5 or 6, and then that'll be it for this break. Saturday I've got to get ready to go back to work. I've got a 3-day course in Perth that I've got to go to, so they got me checked into the hotel, motor lodge, whatever it is, for on Sunday, and yeah, then I'll fly directly from there to site. So no dramas. Yeah, that's all good. I mean, I did all the housework this morning. As I said, got the PC down to the IT shop. Got that sorted out. Should have taken it down earlier in the week when I was putting my Lego sets together. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, so we'll have some more fun tomorrow for sure. Probably going to have a look and do some LFM races, maybe just for something a little bit different. I'll have a look. I'll have a look at that Sebring race, Russ, and see if. Wonder why that was going green. Yeah, see if that's any good. The rain might not be too bad, so the bumps should be a little bit better in in the GT3s than they are in the LMP. But we'll give it a go and see what happens.
Yeah, well, I typically find that, in GT3s or many cars like it, you can actually just control the damn thing.
Yeah, the GT3s
in the rain.
Are a lot better, and
well,
they're better in LMU than they are in iRacing. So
yeah, whereas the prototypes, it's like it's like holding a pencil in the middle of your finger. It's so uneasy.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, yes, they've got the downforce, but the downforce only works at high speed. They don't have downforce at low speed, so it makes it interesting. Certainly difficult, but yeah. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Russ. I'll
You're welcome.
Stop the stream there.
You're welcome, mate.
As always, thank you very much for joining me in chat. Appreciate you guys taking the time out of your busy schedules to say g'day, and I will see you around the next corner. Bye for now.